Hello students, today we are going to discuss or start a very interesting topic on physics, that is combination of capacitors or grouping of capacitors, where we will be determining the equivalent capacitance of a system. I am DN Thatoi. Welcome you all to my new YouTube channel Physics Sketch. Well, before going to calculate the combination of capacitors or equivalent capacitance of a system, we will be first discussing about the simplest form of combination of capacitors. Hope you all will enjoy my class today. Okay, first I will discuss about the combination. So there are basic two combination of capacitors are series combination and parallel combination. From that I will start. I am not going to define how the formula for parallel and combination is calculated. That will be different topic. So this is a different class. And in this video, so now we start from the condition that we know the formula of capacitance of series and parallel, and that series parallel formula will be going to discuss in this chapter. Okay. First one is, let the capacitors are in parallel. If these capacitors are in parallel, this is a capacitor, this is a capacitor, these are the three capacitors. All the right hand terminals are connected in one side and all of the left terminals are connected in another side. The terminals are called A and B. The capacitors are C1, C2, C3. The combination, the resultant of the combination of the capacitance is, the combination resistance is equal to equivalent capacitance of 3 is a single capacitor, that is called C, which is the substitute of the three capacitors, is called equivalent capacitance. That substitute is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. So this is the parallel combination. Net capacitance is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Similarly, if there are n number of capacitors, then the combination of capacitance is equal to n into C if all C combination, all the capacitors are of same value. C, all are C plus C plus C, 3C. If there are n capacitors, it will be n3. So in parallel combination, the net capacitance increases. The net capacitance increases in parallel combination. That we have to remember now. So another combination is the series combination. If they are parallel combination, then there is a series combination. The capacitors are connected one after another. One after another. Series combination means if any current or charge will flow in this direction, the same charge will follow all the capacitors C1, C2, C3. There is no division of charge. There is no other alternative path. All the charge that is going here, it has to follow C1, after C1, C2, then after that C3, in the same charge will flow. Then this is called series combination, where the net capacitance will be calculated by using formula. The equivalent capacitance is equal to 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So this result shows that in this capacitance, net capacitance decreases. So if two capacitors are in series, then I can say these are the two capacitors, they are in series. That is C1, this is C2. These two is a equivalent capacitance will be 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. So it will be, by taking LCM, it will be C1 plus C2 by C1 into C2. So the net capacitance in this case, to insert two capacitors, in short you can remember, that is C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. That is the simplest form of capacitor in series. Two capacitors. When two capacitors are there, the net capacitance is C1 C2 by C1 plus C2 to get a solution quickly. So instead of writing this formula 1 by C1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3 dot. Okay. So this result shows that when capacitors are connected in series, net capacitance decreases. Here net capacitance, here the net capacitance decreases. net capacitance decreases. So if n number of capacitors are connected in series, then the equivalent capacitance will be C by N. But when they are connected in parallel, net capacitance will be N times C. But here it will be N 1 by N times C. Net capacitance decreases, where it is net capacitance increases. So now this is the combination of parallel and series. Then we'll go to parallel plate capacitors. So when the capacitors are in parallel plate, what is the capacitance? Then I will explain the few interesting problems. So how they will be matching with parallel combination and series combination. Okay. Okay, let me. So now in this case again you will please remember. So I am writing the formula here what I told. So if the capacitors are in parallel, the capacitors are in parallel connection, the net capacitance is equal to C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. When the capacitors are in series, then the capacitors are C1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So let us remember these two formula and let us apply here. So one more formula I will be telling you, that is parallel plate capacitors. If the two capacitors are in parallel, let's say this is a plate, this is another plate, the area of the plate is A, the plate separation, this is the separation of the plate is B. So the capacitance between the two plates, one will be positive plate, another negative plate anyway. So the capacitance of the two plates is equal to epsilon 0. The medium between them, let the medium between them as a dielectric constant, that is equal to epsilon r, relative permittivity epsilon r, epsilon 0, epsilon r, A by D. This is the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor when dielectric is present between them. When dielectric is present between them, if there is no dielectric, if the dielectric is replaced by AR, then capacitance will be how much? These are the two plates. So AR is present here, then for for AR, epsilon r is approximately 1. So then capacitance with the AR field capacitor is equal to epsilon 0 A by D. So this much we know. Again I am telling, so A is the area of the plates, D is the distance between the two plates. The gap between the two plates is filled with a medium having dielectric constant epsilon r. Dielectric constant epsilon r. This is also called relative permittivity. But in capacitor, the dielectric word is much more important, much more meaningful. That's why you will be telling dielectric constant is epsilon r. C is equal to epsilon 0, epsilon r, A by D. So now knowing all this formula, let us calculate the capacitance of some of the combination, easy combination, parallel combination I told, series combination I told, then parallel plate capacitor also I told. Now I am making a note here. The capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor is epsilon 0, epsilon r, A by D, and you remember epsilon r is approximately 1 for air and epsilon r is equal to 1 for vacuum. VAC WM. Don't be confused. Don't tell that double C M. So vacuum is VAC WM. So these are the information we suppose we know it. Now based on that, let us calculate the capacitance of some of the capacitors. Look. Now the interesting part is coming. So how will we be calculating? Now this is all the information I told you. Then based on the information, now we will be calculating the capacitance of the combination. First question to you. Let's say these are the two capacitors. Let the capacitance C. This is another capacitor, capacitance C. This is another capacitor, capacitance is C. Now it is called that find out the net capacitance between the point A and B. All the capacitors are capacitance C. This is C. This is C. Find the net capacitance between the point A and B. So here the top line is called short circuit. The top one is called, this circuit is short circuited. This is called short circuit. This connection, wire is connected between between these 2 points means these 2 points are short circuited. If the 2 points are short circuited, then I have to understand what is the meaning of short circuit. Please remember what is the meaning of short circuit. Short circuit means the 2 points are not so much far away, they are short, they are very close to each other. So when they are very close to each other, if the point is A, the potential of this point is also A. Potential of this point is also A, because 2 points are short circuited means the potential here, all same, because this is a conductor. This is a conductor. In a conductor, the potential in all the points are same. That's why, so if you are telling this is point A, so you can say this is point A. Means potential of all points are same, they will be represented by a single name. So potential of this point is A. So potential of this point is A. That's why the potential of this point is 10 volt. Then potential of this point is also 10 volt. That's why let us give them a single naming A, not A, B, C, only A. Then another point is B. My question is find the net capacitance between the point A and B. Let us rewrite. So A is a point, B is a point. Now from the point A to B, so this capacitor, let us connect this capacitor. This is from A to B. This is the capacitance C. Then this capacitor and this capacitor connected from A, starting from A, again they will be coming to A. So now this is the capacitor. So this is another capacitor. Let's say this is capacitor. This is another capacitor. They are connected to the point A. So if these two capacitors are connected to the same point, so there is no potential difference. So these two capacitors is meaningless. Then the net capacitance between the point A and B is C equivalent. Between the point A and B, only one capacitor, that is C. This is very important. Please remember. So in next onwards, when I will be solving problems, you can understand quickly. Okay. Next, again I am telling. So these are the capacitors. Three capacitors are there. This point and this point are connected by a conductor. Since the 2 points are connected by a conductor, the potential of this point and potential of this point are same. If the 2 points are the same potential, then you give a single name, A only. So this is A, this is A. Then rewrite the figure, redraw the figure. Then you will find out the net capacitance between A and B is only one capacitor, because this capacitor is connected to the same point. No meaning. So next question. Please note down. Finished? Okay. There are three capacitors. We will be solving very simple problem first. Then gradually we will be going to difficult part. So here again 3 capacitors. Let's say this is 2 microfarad. Let's say this is 3 microfarad. Let's say this is 2 microfarad. There are 3 capacitors. Question is to get the net capacitance between the point A and B. Question is to get the equivalent capacitance between the terminals A and B. Now, and these 2 points are short circuited. These 2 points are short circuited. Find out the net capacitance between the point A and B. So to get the net capacitance between the point A and B, so now let us make the one terminal is A, another terminal is B. This is the right extreme terminal. This is the left extreme terminal. All capacitors should be in between A to B. Now from A to this is capacitor 2. This is capacitor 2 microfarad. And this capacitor, let's say this point is P, then this point is also P. Let's say the name of the point is P. From the point P again to the point P, because these two are same potential, so I have to give the same naming, not a different naming. So that's why there is a capacitor. It is connected like this, again to the same point, again it is connected like this. So this shows that this capacitor has no meaning. So it is connected to the same point. So the net capacitance between the two will be C and C. This is A point, this is B point. These two are in series connection, and the net capacitance is equal to C by 2 as per the formula I told here. If the combination is this, then there will be combination C by 2. If parallel, then there will be C plus T plus C, that is 3C or 2C like this. So the net capacitance of the combination of this, it is 2. This is 2 and this is equal to 2. So this is 2 and this is 2. This is 2 microfarad. This is 3 microfarad. So 3 microfarad is no meaning. So this capacitance was given 2 microfarad. This is equal to 2 microfarad. Combination is equal to 2 by 2. It is equal to 1 microfarad. Is the net capacitance between the points A and B. C dash, or you can write CAB. Net capacitance between the point A and B is 1 microfarad. As I told you, in series combination, net capacitance decreases because reciprocal sum. In parallel combination, net capacitance increases. These are the points you should remember. I will tell me time to time. So you try to also remember. Net capacitance increases in parallel. Net capacitance decreases in series. So if all are equal, it will decrease by n times. If all are equal, it will be increased n times. This is the idea of the capacitors in combination. Question number 2 is over. Now come to question number 3. Look. The question number 3 will be, again it is more interesting puzzle. Now the main puzzle is coming time to time. So now it will be puzzled like this. So look here. The questions are, now it is a capacitor. This is another capacitor. All capacitors are like this. Okay. This capacitor is C1. This capacitor is C2. This capacitor is C3. The extreme points are A and B. So question is asked to find the net capacitance between the 2 points A and B. That's why to get the net current between A and B, what is more given? Now it is connected by a conductor this. Again it is connected by a conductor this. Now question is to find net capacitance between the point A and B. What I have explained, you just recall what I have explained. If the 2 points will be connected by a conductor, then potential of all the points in this conductor will be same. Then now come to the point here. This point is A, so this point is A because conductor. This point is A, so this point is A. This point is A, this point is A. Now this point is B, so this is also B. This is also B. This is also B. This point is also B. Now the system is in between, all capacitors in between A and B. So it will be now very simple to redraw and get the capacitance. Look how it will be calculated. Now the point is the extreme terminals are A and B. So now one terminal is here, that is A. Another terminal is here B. From A to B, C1. Correct. So from A to B, C1. So put a tick mark because this capacitor is over. Then C2. C2 is also connected between A to B. C2 capacitor is also connected from A to B. So now this is A, this is B. Connect. Which one? C2. Then put a tick mark. C2 is over. Now which capacitor left? C3. Again C. C3 is also coming in between A to B. So now you connect C3 in between B. So the net capacitance C1, C2, C3 are in parallel. So the equivalent capacitance, that is capacitance between the point A and B, is equal to parallel combination C1 plus C2 plus C3. Look, so interesting problem. The parallel combination of capacitance is C1, C2 and C3 is the net capacitance of the system. After that, then we will do another type of problem. So now this type, gradually we will be solving more and more interesting problems. So but all the time you remember, if capacitors are in parallel, net capacitance is C1 plus C2 plus C3. In parallel combination, net capacitance increases. The series connection, net capacitance decreases because in reciprocal sum, result decreases. So, but in all the time, so question will not be given directly parallel or series. We have to redraw it by renaming it. Then we have to find out whether they are parallel or series and how to get the answer. So now question number 1, 2, 3 is over. Now come to question number 4. Question number Next question. This is perhaps 4. Now come to next question. The next question is, again it is another kind. Look here. The next question is, everybody please be attentive, listen, note down, write, then practice, then you will find out the things are very easy. So now look here. These are the some parallel plates. This is one plate, this is another plate, this is another plate, this is another plate. I have taken 4 plates. Area of each plate is A. Plate separation is all D. Separation is here D. This separation is D. This plate separation is D. This plate separation is D. Area of each plate is A. I have taken 4 plates. Out of the 4 plates, so how they will be connected? So question is given. Now the main interesting part from is coming. Now question is given. The top one and this one, they are connected to one terminal A, and this one and this one, they are connected to the terminal B. Question is, find out net capacitance between the point A and B. So A is the one extreme terminal, this is another extreme terminal. I have to find out what is the net capacitance between the point A and B. So again, so I just want to recall you. So I told you, if this is a parallel plate capacitor, these are the 2 plates. This plate is this plate area A, this plate area A, distance between the 2 plates is D. Then the capacitance of this capacitor is epsilon 0 A by D if no dielectric. If dielectric, epsilon 0 epsilon R A by D, that we know. So here likewise, so then how many capacitor I will get here? Now I have to make a trick. How to get it? Look. So I will name the plate number 1, plate number 2, plate number 3, plate number 4. How many plates? 4 plates. Area of each plate is A. Plate separation D. Plate separation is D. I have to find out the net capacitance between the point A and B. How to get it? How many capacitor? So I know only one capacitor, 2 plates, plate area A, separation D, epsilon 0 A by D. But here 4 plates, 1 plate, another plate, another plate, another plate. But how many capacitor I will get? Look here. I will write. So I will apply my common sense that plate 1 and plate 2, yes, it is a capacitor. Write down. Plate 1 and plate 2. Plate number 1, plate number 2, capacitor. Then plate 2 and plate 3, again this is a capacitor, but 2 is making capacitor 1, 2 is also making capacitor 3. Okay, so let us take the common 2. Now this is 2, this is 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. Again capacitor plate 3 and 4. Again they will make another capacitor. Then this is equal to 3. This plate number is 4. Okay, I am getting 3 capacitors. This one, this one, this one. All capacitors same value. C. Now come to connection. What is the connection? Plate 1 and plate 3 are connected to A. Now let us connect. So I am just taking another color pen so that you will not be confused. Now 1 A, then 3 also. 3 here. 3 also. They are connected to A. Then 2 and 4 they are connected to B. This is the 4, this is the 2. They are connected to another term B. Now all capacitors are in between A to B. So here you tell me again, if this is A, then this is A, this is A, this is A. If this is B, this is B, this is B, this point is B, this point B, because it is a conductor. It is a conductor. In a conductor, there cannot be any potential difference because pure conductor, no resistance. So potential of this point A, potential of this point A, potential of this point A, potential of this point are same. That's why they should be given a single name, no different naming. A. Similarly B. Now go to redraw it and get the answer. Simple. Look, how to get the answer so easily. So already capacitors are 4 plates, Three capacitor obtained. Connection is between the extreme points are A and B. Now this is the point A. This is the point B. Now please, this is terminal. This is the extreme terminal with A to B one capacitor. A to B one capacitor C. So this is over. Then again this is A to B. So this is also A to B. Over. Again this is A to B. Over. So three capacitor in combination. So parallel combination, net capacitance increases. So C dash is equal to C plus C plus C, 3C. Net capacitance 3C means 3. What is C? C is equal to epsilon 0 A by B is the net capacitance of the capacitor. If the plates are connected like this, extreme terminals are like this. This is the answer. What is the answer? 3 epsilon 0 A by T. So the capacitance of the capacitance C dash is equal to 3 times epsilon 0 A by B. This is the question number hour. Next question. So let us come to another problem. Similar kind. Please note down. Okay. Please note down. Next. It is very interesting. So you just renaming, redraw it, then you will be able to calculate the capacitance. Look here, next question. The next question is, this is parallel, these are the plates 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the two extreme points, top and bottom, this and this, they are connected by a conductor, and this one is connected to A and this one is connected to B, and all plates have area A and plate separation is D. So again listen, area of each plate is A, and the separation between the plates is D. That is same. So the capacitance between any two will be epsilon 0 A by D. That we know. Now find the net capacitance between terminal A and B. What to do? I told you already. What is the process to solve? So already I told you same method. Apply. Let the name of the plate is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. After naming the 1, 2, 3, 4, let us make the capacitors. Look back here. Now the one capacitor will be between 1 to. Now let us go fast because this is 1 to 2. Name the point 1 to 2. Again another capacitor 2 to 3, 2 to 3. Another capacitor from 3 to 4. Another capacitor from 3 to 4. Now they connected A and B. A is the 2 points. So 2 is one terminal and 3 is another terminal. Then connection is given to 1 and 3. So the connection 1 and 3 are connected. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 are connected. Then you have to find out the net capacitance between the point A is the 2, 3 is the B. Net capacitance between the point A and B. So how many capacitors I got? Here I got 3 capacitors. How they are connected across the terminal? Terminal is A and B. Terminal is A and B. How to get the net capacitance? Let us redraw it. Look here, this is A. This is the B. Terminal. Terminal means like this. So A, this is B. From A to B, there is a capacitor connected. There is a capacitor. This capacitor, I have given tick mark over. Then another capacitor started from A and it is going into the point B. So started from the point A and going towards B. So now in between there will be 2 capacitors. This capacitor is this one and this capacitor is this one. So all the capacitors connected C. Then what is the net capacitance? Now I hope you can give answer very quickly. 2 capacitor series. When the capacitors are series, that is equal to C by 2. This is the C and C. This is the C by 2. Now again let us draw these two. These two will make a single capacitor. This is equal to C by 2. In series resistance, the capacitance decreases. Then this capacitance is in parallel to it. C. This is A point. This is B point. these two are in parallel, so you know net capacitance between the capacitor is net dash is equal to C plus C by 2, because in parallel C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3, so C plus C by 2, C plus C by 2, that is equal to 3 C by 2, that is equal to 3 by 2. C is equal to capacitance between any two plate epsilon 0 A by D. This is the net capacitance of the capacitors. This is the combination of capacitors. Then I will be in next video I will be solving different type problems, different type problems based on this. So now if you like it, share my video and like my video and share my video. Thank you.